welcome. Welcome to Truth and Nonsense. It's Podcast 19, I believe. Can never keep count. Keep up with the...
Yeah, it's either 19 or 18.
Yeah. Well, he's got the pipe mask on.
Yup.
Heck yeah.
Yep, this is gonna... I'm smoking out of this mask.
Yes. We're gonna be talking first about the homeless people in Oregon, Portland, Oregon. Homelessness. It's getting out of control. We need...
homelessness in general is, but yeah.
Yeah. My suggestion is we buy like 100 acres and then we build a fucking commune for all of them.
I suggest we only put the functional ones in there, though. The only ones who are willing to build a community and function as people.
I agree. They should be given like a trial period, and then if they prove themselves to not be functional enough in society, then, well, they're
Thrown into the mosh pits they go.
to the
Fighting pit.
To a fighting pit or a burning pit. Just throw them into a giant burning pit.
No.
No.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, we just have to like work together, a bunch of us, with like we've been working, we've had a job, we have a couple trucks, you know, and we're driving around like we own the place, you know. But do we really own the place if we're not willing to come up with a solution together?
That's a good point.
To fucking help our state. I mean, we can just like set up housing, like individual housing, like those small houses.
Yeah,
And
like tiny homes.
yeah,
Kinda.
tiny homes. And then each little home can have like a garden and some chickens, you know. And then we can have like an eating hall where everybody eats breakfast and everybody eats lunch and then everybody eats dinner. And then like in between, people can work on their hobbies and work around the whole entire property, you know, helping out with stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you're lazy and you don't want to work, if you know how to do something and somebody doesn't know how to do it, you should step up and
Teach them or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that way you're at least contributing a little bit.
If you don't want to do the work, then at least teach somebody else how to do it, so that somebody else knows how to do it.
Yeah.
I completely agree. Like, there's a lot of situations that could be like that. Another thing that could be done to help the homeless population in general, all of those areas along sidewalks where the cities put in those decorative trees that, yeah, they help with air pollution, but
Yeah.
There could be so much more happening with those. Those should all be fruit trees.
Yeah.
Different types of fruit trees, but they should all be fruit trees.
Exactly. All be fruit trees. Because, like, I mean, they're just taking up space. That's all they're doing. And they're dropping branches into the road.
Yeah.
I mean...
Now, if they were fruit trees, people would be more likely to actually try to take care of these trees for a variety of reasons. One, they provide food.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know, I just feel like it would be more aesthetically pleasing anyways for it to be fruit trees.
For sure. And we need some, like, winter berries. I don't know if there is any fruits or any kind of fruit trees or berries that grow, like, during the winter time. But...
Not that I'm aware of. At least none that would be any good in Oregon or that are edible.
Right.
Keyword that are edible.
Yeah. There's plenty of types of berries that are actually growing actively in the winter. Most of them are just, highly toxic.
Berries.
Most of them are very, very poisonous.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah.
That's okay. Get a whole summer of fruit.
Yup. And then if the people know what they're doing, they can can the fruit.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
That's easy to do.
That's smart. Yeah, that's really smart. Can the fruit and keep it stored at the fucking commune.
Yeah.
It'd be, like, actually a really good idea to, like you were saying, put somebody through, like, a week trial.
Mm-hmm.
And once they've passed that week trial, they've shown that they can stay mentally stable during work conditions.
Yeah.
And during conversation, and they've lived there for a whole week, then, and worked the whole time, then they can have their own little spot on the commune.
Yeah. I think they should have, like, I'd say it's, like, more accurately, I think more efficient would be a 2-week trial, and then after the 2 weeks, they're, like, allowed in properly, they're more accepted, but I'd say there would be, like, a probationary period anyways.
Yeah.
Just to be sure.
For sure.
I'm gonna go make myself some coffee. I'm falling asleep over here.
Oh, damn.
Dude, I forgot that there was coffee.
It's fucking
creamer, dude.
2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
I'm gonna go get coffee too. So, if you're watching this, you need to pause this vehicle. This vehicle.
Pause the vehicle.
Pause the vehicle, yeah.
Pause your vehicle, kids.
Pause the video. Because, we're getting coffee right now. That's what's happening, yeah. You can talk with Eric, though.
I was gonna say, why would they pause the video? Then that would just get them stuck when we're about to leave.
Eric, would you like to, like, share some ideas with them? And like, talk to yourself, really, for a little bit?
God, that would get weird.
You don't have to. I like talking to myself, it's fun.
I like talking to myself sometimes, but God, that would get weird. Because there'd be nobody else here to help to actively filter my mind.
Yeah. That's why you just ask yourself rhetorical questions all the time.
Yeah, but then my dark humor comes out and... ooh. Are you my mummy? Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Why? Because I'm bored. I can't drink coffee. I can't drink coffee. He gives me the shakes.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
I don't know why. Boredom.
That's better. That's better. I don't know why I sound like this right now. My brain just auto-selected a voice. I guess this is what we're dealing with now.
We're back. I'm back. Coffee. It's brilliant everywhere.
Just thought of something. Just go. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Truth and Nonsense. Just gotta go with the deep voice. Why? Because the deep voice can be oddly soothing sometimes.
Yeah, you can do the next intro.
I don't actually think I'm going to, but if I was going to do that, I would come up with some bizarre voice for myself so that it works perfectly.
It would sound really good. Welcome back to Truth and Nonsense.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Truth and Nonsense. Let's see, what are the topics we're going on today?
We got teleporting. And simulation theory.
Oh boy, simulation theory. Welcome to the Matrix, bitch.
That's going to have to get edited from God. This is problem.
No, that's okay. You weren't calling anybody that word, so it's alright.
I know, but
can say much worse words.
That's a good point. I mean, if you've ever seen an Xbox Live lobby, that shit'll leave you traumatized.
Literally. Any child game lobby. Just go in there, listen for a few minutes. All the kids talking, just listen to it.
God forbid you go on the Hood's voice chat lobby on Roblox. That's 10 times worse.
Dude, I know, right? I'm like,
Also,
what is this Roblox game? I download it.
Roblox is...
It's just a bunch of kids and terrible graphics. That's what it is.
Roblox is literally the world record holder for most toxic player base. And within Roblox, it has its own game in it that has the worst, most toxic player base of Roblox games.
What? Like statistically?
Yeah.
Not even that, but they have lobbies that are literally just black market deals.
Oh, yeah.
They're literally just black market lobbies.
Ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
That's weird. What are they black market? What are they selling?
Like actual literal
like
black
actual
market,
black market shit.
But it's like an eShop thing.
Through the Roblox?
Yeah, through Roblox.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I guess they have their ways.
Yeah, they do.
Right?
They got their ways.
Like, fuck the actual black market. They're just using Roblox these days.
Yeah. And then they have an anonymous vehicle deliver the package.
Shit's crazy as fuck.
It's fucking wild.
I don't even know what to think about this world anymore. I don't even care anymore about the black market now.
So long as I don't see the little tiny, like, inch-long red zip ties, I'll be fine.
As long as me and nobody I know is involved with the black market, it's good. You know.
Yep. Fair enough.
Well, anyways, enough about black markets.
Yeah, how did we even get on that topic?
Oh yeah, Roblox.
Oh, yeah. Such a freaking absurd game.
Simulation theory.
Yeah.
The sky is falling. The sky is falling.
Don't worry, the panel just fell off.
I saw a video of this girl cut a lemon, and she cut it in half, and she took one half and she cut a slice off of it, and then she turned around to go grab something on a counter, and she turned around and this slice, the tiny slice that she had cut, was gone. She's like, what the fuck? I thought I just cut this. And then so she cut it again, put it in the bag. And it's like, I watched it too. I watched the video footage. It literally did disappear.
Huh.
No sign of video editing or any kind of, photoshopping or anything like that.
That's impressive. Apparently my nose whistles now.
I heard that.
Actually, I think I seen a video explaining that.
You saw a video like that too?
See what it was is there was glue on the knife. They put glue on the knife prior to the videos, so when you cut the lemon, it just puts the glue back on the lemon and glues it back together.
What?
They use super glue because it automatically hardens on contact with organic material.
It makes it look like it's didn't get cut, but it did.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. Yeah, I was also kind of wondering, like, was she pulling some magician shit?
Yeah.
Very well could be.
Pulling the magician act and being a very good actor.
Yeah, and then using the camera footage to be like, yo, look what happened.
Yup. Surprisingly more common than people think.
Yeah, actually it's been happening since the dawn of time. I mean, magic.
Oh, yeah.
Trick of the eye.
Oh, I just remembered. So, did you know that there is this whole thing where there's patterned wood flooring, and they have like chevron pattern, where it's just like the stacked V's.
I've seen that kind. Maybe not.
Patterned chevron patterned wood paneling is really freaking interesting, especially if it's being used for flooring, because the way they do it is they make individual pieces of wood into those shapes for the pattern, and then they lay them down. The interesting with this is with the chevron pattern, it's so densely packed that if you were to break up one of the corners, you could lift it and the entire floor would come up all at once.
Yeah.
It just pops.
Yes. Just
It's
like
really freaking cool. And all I can think when I see that is when somebody rolls a nat 20 to remove the floor. Just
Yeah. No. Floating flooring is kind of like that too.
that sounds wild.
Yeah, it's like these pieces of wood, right? And each piece, one side of the flooring has like, let's say a female end, and then the other side has a male end, and then so you just click them into each other, and so you don't have to nail it down. It just perfectly clicks in.
Yeah.
Perfectly.
Yeah, that's one thing, yeah, but like that doesn't just all pop up all at once.
True. I've never seen it pop up like you're explaining.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's very entertaining though.
Yeah.
Especially because it'll even come undone underneath furniture. The force will just make the furniture jump.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
Oh, absolutely. But it would be a really freaking cool party trick or optical effect.
I've seen this dude. I've seen this video of this dude. He was in his garage, his like workshop, and he had one of those like pits in the floor. Well, he had boards that lay across it or whatever. He set a lawn chair on the wood. Dropped this big ass fucking firecracker down.
Oh, fuck.
And watched all of the wood fly up around him.
Oh.
He sat down on the chair and just watched everything just go.
Jesus,
His chair kind of jumped a little and moved back. It was pretty funny.
Sounds like it.
He's just sitting there with a welding mask on.
Hell yeah.
Just realized I wasn't recording on this camera here.
Oh.
Oh, forgot to record.
Well, we're 23 minutes in.
23 minutes in. Hello, welcome to Johnny's face cam review.
Yes.
Yeah.
I really like this angle right here.
Yeah, I need to. I'm gonna turn a bit so I can.
Turn that off. That's
Alright, you know what? I can actually.
Our lighting that we had.
Yeah, I can go back to that.
How did you do that? That was cool.
It was warm white light video on YouTube.
You're good. I just gotta open YouTube again. It should be in my history. Well, on his history, because I used his.
You know what you could do though? You could like turn the contrast of the entire TV up.
I'm not doing that, because then I have to adjust it again.
Yeah, that was something that I mentioned earlier, though.
Let's not fuck with the TV settings, please.
Oh no, you just do it on your game or something.
Oh my.
It's on YouTube. You can't adjust the contrast
yeah,
on YouTube.
you can't adjust
I know,
YouTube,
I'm
my
on your
guy.
game. You know, you go in there, you can adjust the brightness.
Yeah, I'm not on my game though, dude.
I see that.
It works if you're on your game, but holy shit, damn, dude, you watched a lot of videos.
Yeah,
Aha.
they're kind of videos. They're shorts. They're like 30-second videos.
They're basically TikToks on YouTube.
Yeah, there's our
short 30-second brainwashing videos.
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
They're not long enough. They need to make
At the absolute least. These 30-second videos are bullshit.
Bullcrap. Because they're like, oh, hey, check out this thing. Hey, look at this thing real quick. And then half of the footage plays, and then they give their reaction. Which is, like, not enough.
No.
They don't finish their full reaction. We don't get to see the full thing that even happened in the video. And a lot of times they don't even like finish the sentence.
Yeah, like they'll just get cut off, like in the middle of a set.
Yeah, and there's this girl. She does.
That wasn't in the middle, but nice try. I see what you did there.
She does these videos where she'll play a video, and then she'll be like, wait, no, never mind. She'll ask a question. She'll ask a question to the audience, and then that's it. She won't answer it. These questions are coming from the comments and from other people, and so she'll read these questions, and then she won't even answer them or do any videos on answering them.
That sounds very frustrating.
Yeah, so it's like you pretty much either answer the question in your head or you go and read the comments, pretty much.
Yeah, I think she's just reading her comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She needs to actually ask the question and then answer the question or what she thinks her answer is. I turned this heater off and it got really quiet in here.
Yeah, it did.
Like extremely quiet. I almost preferred the background noise.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I always prefer background noise. I start to get too paranoid and jumpy if it's too quiet.
Not only that, but
Something
having the
always
background-
goes wrong when it's too quiet.
Eerie in the silence.
Yeah,
Always.
not only that, but having the background noise of something like a space heater just adds a little bit of ambiance to it.
Yeah, it makes you less worried about ghosts and stuff. Like,
I'm not worried about ghosts.
well, of course you're
It's the
not
things that
actually
ghosts are worried about that I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You don't want to know what the ghosts are worried about.
No.
Aside, of course, from the two brothers that drive the black Impala.
They're
Those
worried.
things fucking scare the goats shitless.
They're worried that absolutely 100% of everybody on the entire planet will know ghosts are real, and then everybody will go into chaos and kill themselves.
See, I'm not worried about the ghost that's running down the hall. I'm worried about what's chasing it.
Exactly.
Like, why
I
is
don't
that guy
care.
running?
I don't care about the one that's running. I want to know what it's running from.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that is not an aggressive run. That is a terrified run.
It's like seeing a bunch of
Or sometimes a mocking run.
it's like
They're
seeing
teasing you.
it's like
Chase
seeing a
me.
bunch of fucking a whole crowd of people running. You're like, why the fuck are they running?
Yeah, if a whole crowd of people are running, there's something really bad going on.
Yeah.
Or if you see wolves fleeing with their tail between their legs, that's when you start wondering what
Yeah.
the fuck is happening.
Yeah.
You see
like you're
them
in the
fuckers
woods.
walking slow with their fucking tail between their legs,
No,
just
not
kind of
walking
prancing
slow.
off.
Full sprint, tail between their legs.
Like
Oh,
you
yeah,
were
no.
just being hunted by a pack of wolves, but then you just hear them all run away. And you're like,
That's when you start questioning
Oh,
what you should be
fuck.
hiding from.
yeah.
I'd be running even faster.
You're like,
Yeah.
I was scared of the wolves, but what are those wolves scared of?
Yeah.
That's when you start deciding which god to pray to. It's not gonna help, but maybe it'll help lessen the pain.
Yeah, it'll bring you to accepting death a lot easier, that's for sure. But saving your life? No. Absolutely. That's you. That's on you.
Yeah. Honestly,
You
though,
gotta
that's one of my favorite
decisions.
slightly threatening sentences. Is just pick a god, start praying. It's not gonna help, but it'll be funny.
It'll be funny.
The closest thing I can do to helping you would be shoving you through another doorway. Shoving you out the way. It starts gaining on us, I'm gonna shove you out the way, so he just kind of falls between us.
Probably either a good reason for it or no reason at all. They just wanted to fuck with you. There's one. I had a friend, and we would be walking on the side of the road, and looking back on it, I guess it's kind of a little bit messed up, but I would jokingly push him as the car is coming by. I would push him and then grab him and pull him back.
Yeah.
That
I
is
saved you, bro.
that is a true sign of best friends, because only best friends are the kind of people
Yeah,
that
only,
joke about
only
pushing
true
them
friends
into
do
traffic.
that. Come on.
That's true.
That's how you know that someone's a true friend, when you joke around like that, just like, "Ah!"
See, I don't
Like, you
have.
pretend to jump in front of them.
See, I don't have friends. I don't have friends to pretend to push me, so I just pretend to jump. It's great because you know how many of them old ladies that are flying down the road for no fucking reason slam on their brakes. It's so fucking funny.
They should know
It's
not to
so
go that
funny.
kind of speed.
Right?
You need to stop. You're gonna give them whiplash if you keep doing that. They're gonna hit their brakes and go.
Well, when an old lady's
People lift
doing
their head for a week.
when an old lady is doing 35 in a 15 at 11 o'clock at night in a neighborhood, a small neighborhood full of children.
She's cat hunting, bro.
Yeah, nah, this lady's doing 35. I'm like, nah, you don't even have your lights on. Jump.
You think 35 and a 15 is bad? I saw this one lady that was going 120 in a 15.
Can we talk about helping the homeless now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got way off subject, guys.
Yeah, we did.
Shit, dude.
Let's see,
That
something
was
else.
funny.
Well, actually, we moved into that silent stuff.
I was letting it play out. So it was kind of peaceful, for us to stop talking.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
If
We're
you
30
listen-
minutes and we haven't even talked about our subjects yet.
Just if you listen
Well,
carefully,
that's
you can
Actually,
hear the gentle
no. We
breeze of the spring.
we started talking about simulations,
That's true. Okay, so
Yeah.
that means we only have.
and then we got way out of subject from there.
Oh yeah, massively off topic.
That's okay.
That's fine.
I
Though.
like that. When we get off topic.
Bro, we're all so tired and so stoned.
I literally
I'm ready.
woke up
I'm alive.
and got stoned to do this. I was already stoned when I woke up. I woke up stoned and got more stoned so that we could record the podcast.
I know, right?
As soon as we're done with this podcast, I am going to pass the ever-living fuck out.
Say,
and I will
I'm
not
even gonna
wake
keep
up.
the headphones
I will
off,
not
just
wake up
right
tomorrow.
here.
I'm going to be a fixture on your couch for the next 3 days.
You better be up by 12, by honestly 10 o'clock. That's when you should wake up. But I expect you gotta be up. We're gonna be waking you up at 12.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Yeah.
That's valid.
Yeah.
Unless you're me, then there is no waking me up.
Yeah, unless one of us are sleeping past then it's like there's too many people sleeping.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But who knows? We know for sure it'll either be one of us waking you up or somebody else.
Fair enough.
Yeah, or somebody else waking all of us up.
us.
All of us up.
And so
No, you know what would be a really shitty way to be woken up, though? Just somebody comes in here and then just, like, I don't know, somebody has, like, lactose intolerant person just ate a bunch of yogurt. They just come in here and it absolutely
Rips one.
rips ass.
really,
And then immediately leaves. And just lets it settle.
I can't let a silent one out.
I can already already smell it.
It's one of those strong. It's one of the ones that right off the bat, it's strong enough you can taste it and you want to die.
You know what? At least if you heard mine, at least you know you're safe from the smell. Because if you heard it, you're not gonna smell it.
That's the problem. The problem is that when it's gonna be important, you're not gonna hear it. The ones that you're actually gonna want a warning on, you don't get one.
Yeah, and you usually shit your pants when that happens. Just kidding.
Just from the smell alone.
Or gas out everybody in the room. I've done that once. I've literally knocked somebody unconscious with my fart.
Now we need to talk about teleporting.
Teleporting.
Yeah,
Teleporting.
We are 36 minutes in. I just seen how tired Eric is over there.
I'm mostly just stoned right now.
Okay.
I'm using these glasses to give me a headache so I stay awake.
Oh, you have them at just the right distance, right?
Yeah.
Probably gonna be awake for 2 more hours after you guys fall asleep playing video games.
I don't know why, but I decided to push it against my throat because I wanted to see what it sounds like.
Yes, we all sound like people who've been smoking for years.
I don't know what's going on or how to do this.
No, that's
You kind of gotta push it to the side. It's not straight on. It's like the side and then side. You
down here.
push sideways. Ah, that shocks you. That shocks me.
I can't do that, I guess.
I absorb a lot of electricity.
I can't do a lot of things. I also can't whistle for some reason. It's like,
You know what? I know how you feel because I whistle differently.
I can't do those like really good like Mexican whistles.
See, most people. See,
Yeah, I can't do those.
what's funny is I whistle differently from most people. Most people they blow the wind between their lips, but I'm like blowing it through my teeth. I'm using my bottom teeth.
I can only get it that loud when I blow through my teeth. Yeah. But teleporting.
Yeah, teleporting.
How can we make teleporting possible?
Quantum entanglement.
Great. I love it when people say that because
Such a sexy word.
half of my brain,
Quantum entanglement.
half of my brain knows what you're talking about, but the other half has no idea what you're talking about. So it's like, well, shit, which one do I go with here?
In the instance of quantum entanglement used for teleportation, it would be that every particle can have identical particles somewhere else in the universe that are in some way connected to the first particle. Every single one of them can. And that they're always in the opposite
I
state.
can see that.
So what they could do is
Space is expanding.
what teleporters one way teleporters might be able to work is they would basically take a scan of you down to a molecular level. Hell, not even further down than molecular level, down to an atomic
Really
level.
small.
Yeah, and they would basically take like a particle scan of you, and for every particle that you have, it would entangle it temporarily to identical particles in their destination teleporter, and then it would just flip the state. So the one of you that is the particles that would form you and are in the starting point teleporter would just disappear, while identical you, same memories and everything, would just appear in the destination teleporter.
Yeah.
Technically, it wouldn't be the
Flipping
same you, but it would be because you just ceased to exist from that point and started to exist from another. No moment, no time change between that. It is functionally identical, and the original version of you technically never existed at that point. It just...
Here's the problem with that, though. Yes, we would have the same memories, but it would be two different consciousness. It would create a different consciousness because you can't recreate the human soul. Therefore, it would be copying you, not teleporting you.
Yeah.
It would be copying you,
It would basically
deleting you,
Making you
and
not
placing the
know.
copy in another place.
So you would be sitting there, you would have a memory of something, but it would be the other you.
Yeah.
You'd have no... Dude, I feel like I'm living in that sometimes.
Yeah.
I feel like that happens to me. Dude, that's crazy. That is crazy. Because, but yeah, that person would just be stuck in a constant, just... They have no idea if they were there at that situation. They recall something. They're recalling things all the time.
Yeah, it would be weird.
Yeah.
They'd be questioning, like, was I really there? Like, what? I remember it, but, like...
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like me.
It doesn't feel like my memory.
And if they're connecting and fate is real, right? Would they have memories of things that are happening at that moment? You know? So you have the copy, right?
Mm-hmm.
The original is gone, but the original's memory is in the copy.
Mm-hmm.
So would the memories continue on as if the original was still alive?
Yeah, the memories would pick up exactly at the moment that the original ceased to exist. Because it wouldn't be... It would effectively be acting as if there wasn't a change in which one was which. It would be acting as if they just went through a wormhole, effectively. From the perspective of the individual originally, it would be as if nothing happened. They just traveled. But as time went on, they would start to notice things out of place about themselves.
Yeah.
Hypothetically speaking. It also might just work perfectly, but there's
would they be
no
sitting
guarantee.
there like you're sitting right here, and then you have a memory of you sitting right here at this moment, at this time, or like you're sitting there and you're like, didn't my aunt die on this day, or didn't this thing happen today? And so you ask everybody, and they're like, no, because in this dimension it does happen, but in this other one it doesn't happen.
It's not like a different dimension scenario. Quantum entanglement used for teleporting.
It's the same dimension, just...
It just moves you somewhere else in the dimension.
Yes.
There is no
But
alternate
you're
dimensions
talking
in the
about
scenario.
two things originating from the... You're talking about two things that are from the same thing, right? But they're in different places.
It's from the same universe, same planet and everything. It's just there is only one of the person, but there's infinite amounts of particles that are just floating around. The teleporter would scan the person down to a particulate level and entangle all of those particles that make up that person with identical particles in the receiving end of the machine. When it teleports,
Okay, that's kind of confusing me, so let me dumb that down a bit.
basic building blocks of the person.
Let me
Wi-Fi connect them.
let me dumb that down a bit for the entire world watching this.
Okay.
So basically, your body's made out of atoms. There are billions of atoms, endless amounts of atoms in this world. Some atoms are the same, some atoms are different. The machine basically scans your atoms and then searches for copies of of your atoms.
So your particles of your family would just rip out of them.
No.
Well, not your just
No,
like
it just
atoms in the world. Could be like water, could be like literally any type of atom that is
Yeah.
the same.
It has nothing
It would
to do
have
with
to-
teleporting.
In this instance,
I'm
it
talking
does.
about moving. you're on this planet, you want to go to a different planet.
Well, that's the thing. That kind of thing wouldn't work the way most people think.
Yeah,
In order for that to work, it would need to utilize something like quantum entanglement, especially if they wanted it to be near instantaneous. Like, in this instance, it would actually be instantaneous, but
Yeah.
otherwise, long-range teleportation would not work.
Right. But what if, okay, here's the theory I had on this. What if we did the whole, like, AI thing, right? And we pretty much fucking send 1,000 AI out into space. And then to teleport, a person will connect to this little pretty much virtual reality and then be there at that moment. Essentially,
But that wouldn't be
control-
teleportation.
Taking control of the new body.
yeah,
That wouldn't be teleportation. That would be neural drifting.
yeah.
Which
Neural
that
drifting.
yeah, basically it's where you interface your brain directly with something and control it as if it was just you.
It's
You
like those,
are actually
But
sitting in a room
close
somewhere.
enough to teleport.
Nope. No, we're
Not-
talking teleportation. We're going full-fledged actual teleportation. There
Ye-
doesn't need any remote-controlled bodies or shit like that. No.
Yeah, well then it's not possible.
Sure it is.
Not without quantum entanglement, at least.
Well, I mean, short range, like planet-wide, it would be perfectly possible. But if we're talking like being able to teleport to another star system
No.
like that, then it would need quantum entanglement.
Also, quantum entanglement would be a lot harder
Oh,
for
absolutely.
the device to find those atoms, because there's very few planets that have the same
The same
chemicals as Earth.
Which is why, hypothetically speaking, it could be automated.
It could be a complete dud.
It
We
could
could
be,
never
but
be able to.
It could also hypothetically.
If we trap a star into that device.
Yeah.
I don't think trapping a star into it would be a good idea.
Hypothetically, I'm
But-
speaking. Hypothetically.
It
You
could
put the
also
power
be a
of a sun.
situation of it could have it automatically synthesize the materials at first. Synthesize materials to
That's
produce it
crazy.
automatically, naturally.
That's crazy. This is stuff that, like, we don't even really need to do.
Yeah, probably not.
Like, we should just keep focusing on fucking these rockets. Figuring out these rockets. And how to
I mean, I'm pretty sure that sooner or later, like either Tesla or some off-the-wall fucking out-of-nowhere company is gonna somehow invent an FTL drive, and everyone's gonna lose their shit. And they're gonna do it in the most bullshit way possible. They're not even gonna understand how it works, but it does.
A what?
FTL, faster than light engine.
Yeah.
See, please remember that these videos that we are making are not just for us, but for billions of people and all of the people in the world to see.
Yeah. Sorry.
We have a lot of incredibly smart knowledge between the three of us.
Yeah.
Definitely not about faster than light engines, though.
Yeah, no, that one's
Yeah, no.
that's out of my league.
Just,
But I'm fully expecting someone
Area
just to
51,
come
you
out of
gotta
the
figure that
woodworks.
one out. So,
Good lord, everyone knows
Now that we
Area
know.
51 is a decoy.
it is. Yeah.
It's a decoy. The real threats are at Area 52 and a half.
Obviously moved them.
52 and a half.
They're like, when that whole thing where a million people were gonna
Storm Area 51. Yeah, they
Yeah,
moved
the Area
that shit as
51
soon
raid.
as they fucking
they're
heard
like,
about it.
Yeah, it was moved well before that. That was well within their predictions.
let's move it to Area 52. Yeah,
And a
like you
half.
said. Yeah,
Area 52 and a half.
half. What does that mean? Just put it in the fucking shed. Alright.
Put it in the shed.
Well, actually, did you know most of the shit in Area 51 is actually have been moved to Russia? They have
Why am I not
they have
surprised?
built underground tunnels that are like Empire State Building large. Like you can
Yeah,
fit
they're
a whole ass Empire State Building through these tunnels.
Pretty sure those are Russia's.
They've been building not
I
like
don't think we have anything in Russia. I don't think we want to be in Russia.
But in
wants
Soviet
nothing-
Russia.
we've been doing.
No.
America's been building these tunnels for decades.
Oh yeah.
We're at an even stand right now. We're good. You stay over there. Don't shoot your guns at our people. We're gonna stay over here, and we're not gonna shoot guns at your people.
We just gotta make sure that nobody decides to drop the big old boom boom that makes you say X-ray before you go.
Yeah. Because, I mean, if you think about it, I'm speaking to Russia and America here. If the world goes, if we nuke each other, and like
Say goodbye to the atmosphere.
that too, and so we'll be destroyed. America and Russia, maybe most of Asia and that whole area will be destroyed. Everything else will still continue to flourish.
Y'all keep dropping your nukes, and it's just
We
gonna
can't drop
destroy
nukes.
the atmosphere,
It's
and it's just gonna
defeating
destroy
way.
our
We know
planet.
that.
Y'all are killing yourselves.
That original prediction with the first nuke, there's a significant possibility that it will ignite the atmosphere. If
Okay,
you don't
one more
stop,
thing.
that's gonna happen.
Ignite the atmosphere. I love it.
That was a legitimate concern
Yeah,
when they
yeah.
first tested the nukes. They thought that there was a legitimate possibility that it would just set the atmosphere on fire.
Bro,
And
we
then
did
they
for a
went
second,
through
we're
with
like,
it anyway.
Shit.
Yeah, they're like,
Something
is
bad.
this gonna set our whole atmosphere on fire and burn us all?
Yeah.
And
Fuck it.
despite the possibility, they
They saw-
did it anyways.
Yeah, they saw a test bombing, and then they're like, nope, wrap this up. I gotta do some paperwork.
Finish it now. I want this on my desk by Monday.
Yep.
Just imagine them dropping a nuke on their desk on Monday.
He walks into his office and he sees a nuke on his fucking desk.
I didn't mean it
Scientist-
literally.
The scientist goes to the general and is like, okay, we gotta make sure we do not, at any circumstance, launch this many nukes. You know, if we launch this many nukes, disaster, everybody's dead. So, we can still go through nuclear war, maybe.
Just don't use too
Just
much.
don't use these bombs and too many of them. This is
What
it.
happens if you do? Say bye-bye oxygen.
Yeah.
Imagine they have to place certain ones in certain places because, like, if they shoot the wrong bomb in the wrong city and it hits, like, a power plant or something, say that bomb combines with the power of the power plant and just fuels
Then we're
itself
all
even
fucked.
more and just grows and grows and grows.
Or it's like,
Just
you know
keeps
damn
growing.
well that the U.S., like, the world governments
That
in
would happen
general,
if-
I can guarantee they have nukes placed on tectonic borders.
Right, I was just thinking the Grand Canyon. If you fucking nuked the entire Grand Canyon, it would turn into an even bigger Grand Canyon.
It just turned into a giant hole,
Yeah.
a giant bowl.
Would they turn that into
It already is a
monument?
giant hole. We don't need it any
A
worse.
nature park? Would they turn that into a nature park? After the radiation dies down a little bit.
They just plant
They profit
sunflowers.
off of it.
Sunflowers naturally absorb the radiation, especially nuclear radiation. They don't care about cancer. They don't get it because they are mutations.
Oh my
I
god.
want to talk about one more solution about the homeless
What's
crisis. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna figure it out.
A nuke?
Besides that,
A nuke in Portland?
no.
By Tuesday?
Control
No, I'm just
C.
kidding.
Goodbye, homeless population.
Control or delete.
You know, we got the solution. We buy hundreds of acres. We put a recycling plant. We put a giant homestead. And then
Basically tell them, do what you can to survive. We'll support you.
not have you on the streets.
Take care of the land and you can stay here. Pollute too much and you're out. Have at it.
Right. And then yeah, that'll give an opportunity to families and people that really want to change their lives and go through a tiny bit of effort to change their life.
Keep it on the outskirts of a rural
Be
city,
rewarded for it.
area. That way they still have access to stores, but it's a bit of a walk, so
Yeah.
they'll stay healthy if anything else.
I know so many people in the streets that should have like degrees in mechanics and
Oh yeah,
engineering
definitely.
and chemistry and
If
they
you
know,
ever go to visit
tons
a
of
hobo
stuff.
camp, you'll be amazed by some of the stuff you find.
Yeah.
Some of the homeless are genuinely the most dedicated and bafflingly intense architects and engineers I have ever seen.
Absolutely.
They have made things that make me question everything that I knew about a topic.
Yep.
You keep talking like a narrator, man. Can you talk normally?
My voice is kind of stuck like this right now.
I know, but you keep sounding like this, and you keep talking like you're a narrator in a story.
It's okay.
I know. My voice is stuck like this right now.
That's
Partially it's
okay.
the
We could be talking like this the entire
Partially it's the
podcast, and
tone
I
of the
wouldn't
voice.
care.
It's like you're narrating over everything.
Partially it's the tone of the voice because of how tired and high I am. Partially, though, I'm subconsciously adding emphasis, and I'm trying not to, but it's
my
very
gosh.
difficult.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Truth and nonsense, everybody.
It's like
That
talking
right
to
there is some
narrator.
nonsense.
Truth and nonsense. Have a good night. Follow lots of people. Every time you come across a channel, just subscribe to it for no reason.
Yeah.
That's what they want.
Yeah.
That's what everybody wants. Just do it. It takes
Absolutely.
1 second.
Give into the system.
Just do it. Yeah.
Just do it. For no
Like
fucking
it.
reason.
Don't rage
Like
against
it,
it.
follow.
Become one with the
Easy.
machine.
Keep flipping.
Keep scrolling.
Overload your YouTube.
Yep.
Break the algorithm.
That's right.
Demand